how to manage stress. Stress has become part of our life that it's just become so normal. I mean, if you see someone who says that they don't have any stress, it seems a bit unnatural, or just think, where have they been living, or what do they do with their time if they are not stressed about it? But that's unfortunately is a disease that is spreading so fast in our society, and is just getting worse and worse every day. And it's affecting even the best of us. Doesn't matter who you are, what you do, and how old you are. We can see it. Our kids are going through stress because of the exams, and they end up having, taking some medication to cope with the exam. Or even, of course, postnatal depression immediately is being prescribed by doctors to have medications. And of course, at work, and the higher authority you have at work, it seems you are more stressed. So that's unfortunately has become inevitable. But how to manage the stress? Today, I've got a great guest that I want to introduce to you. She's here to teach us how to make our life better by reducing our stress. And this is part of our new series of how to find the right coach for yourself. So you're doing all the hard work. All you need to do is just tune in, listen, watch, and see if this coach is the best one for you to sign up and see what you can learn more from them. And thank you so much to our guests who are making this program so great and really helping the community to learn more about what is out there. Without further ado, I'm inviting my beautiful guest, Kim Townsend. Hello, Kim. Thank you very much for being here.
Hi, Helia. Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited to have a chat and see what unfolds.
Really appreciate your time. As I was just chatting with you before we pressed the record. I think I know you for the last 6-7 years, and I always admired how you put yourself together and how to communicate it with the other coaches through the programs that you were part of it. So yeah, and it is such an honor to have you here, and so we can use and get some of your nuggets and wisdoms so to help our audience. So please tell me all about yourself, because I know you are a mindset coach, but manifestation is about stress, how to get rid of the stress. Please elaborate on that one.
Yeah, so I've been in the personal development space for 14 years when I first found the industry, and decided that this is where I was going to belong, finally, after years of, who am I, what am I doing, what's all this life about? And over the last few years, I've distilled it down to stress is the core problem that everybody has, whether you like to think it or not, or you deal with it with alcohol, exercise, or just avoiding it. This might sound harsh, but I really believe that unaddressed stress is slow suicide.
Wow, that was powerful.
Yeah. So 80% of chronic illnesses and diseases have a stress, as stress related. And stress is preventable. And naturally, the stress response is only supposed to kick in when your life is in danger. Mm-hmm. In our modern world, Joe Dispenza says through his research that people spend 70% of their time in the stress response.
Oh, wow.
Which is actually really debilitating and destroying your mind and body.
Wow. So how do you define, is there any difference between overwhelmed and stress?
Really, overwhelm is a word, so I'm overwhelmed, but it's because you're stressed. Your ability to be able to cope with a situation doesn't match, dealing with the situation. So it releases the stress response in your body. So it's a fear thing. I'm overwhelmed. I can't deal with this. So there's a fear. I can't deal with it. The body goes, oh, there's fear. Let's release the stress hormones.
Okay, so it's the cause of it. This is how it's amazing. And because personally, I went through many of those times, because we all go through this cycle or roller coaster of stress or overwhelm, and even the body or physical body actually give up on you sometimes. They say that that's it, enough. If you're not going to listen to me, I need to do something, that you have to stop and listen to me. And I've been even to doctors, and I know many people, they go to doctors and, they do everything. And even though it may be a genuine physical symptom, but after doing everything, so after 6 months, a year, the doctor says, there is nothing else I can do. So how is your stress level in your life? So all you need to do is just reduce the stress. That would have been nice in the first place.
Absolutely.
Before going to the doctor, which of course we respect and value our, of course, medical practitioners, but it's just stress should be the first thing to be addressed. So in your world and in your expertise, how we can roughly manage our stress on a daily basis?
The first thing is self-awareness. It's about, you feel a bit of discomfort in the butterflies in your belly. Are they because you're excited about doing something, which is eustress, which is the positive stress? It gives you that motivation and energizes you. Or is it discomfort that it's like, this is fearful? So it's simple as that. And I'm sure everybody, that happens a lot of times through the day. I mean, they say that presenting is one of the things that people get really fearful of. But if you're running late for the train or whatever, that fear, I'm going to be late. If I get to work, I'm going to be late. I'm going to miss the meeting. I'm going to be reprimanded by my boss. So how is it going to be? Look, I'm usually efficient. So the mind goes crazy with all these thoughts, and it's all the imagination, and the body and your primal part of your survival part of your brain goes, I'm fearful. I'm in danger. Let's release the stress hormones.
Great. So you believe we can manage it actually to reduce it?
Absolutely.
Okay. I really like that self-awareness, and it's very true, because in my line of work as a wealth coach, I've seen people who these days, especially, they are so much stressed about how the market is going. Every month, the Australian Reserve Bank is just putting up the interest rate, right? And even people who do not have mortgage, they are stressed about it. Imagine how other people feels about it. And it's just that awareness to know that, okay, yes, they are stressed about something. And now, okay, how to fix it? I know it's a very broad question. But
so self-awareness is key to absolutely everything. Your body is your own barometer. If there's discomfort or pain, it means just pay attention. Pay attention now and take steps to be able to sort it out or understand it. You pay attention, or you pay with pain, physical, emotional, or financial. So you pay attention, and you can either accept or convert. So it's like, okay, this is a situation, the facts of the situation. Is there anything that I can do about it? What is in my control? I can control this, or how much control do your clients have about the financial market? None.
Exactly.
So what's the point in worrying about it? You've just got to understand it and work within it. So that's an acceptance. What can you control? What can't you control? What you can control, then you flip it over.
Yes.
What is something positive I can do? Or to be able to move beyond this into the future in an empowered, positive way. So it's about taking self-responsibility.
I love that. So instead of blaming the politicians and market and here and there, so responsibility is always been the key. Well, thank you very much for that. And I know I just recently found out about your great program, which I'm so excited that even I'm going to do that program myself. So please share it with our audience.
Yeah, so with I started this journey learning about neuro-linguistic programming and how the mind works with the body and the energy. Results coach, I've trained with Brene Brown. I've done holistic integrative creative arts therapy, which is using movement and art to be able to release stress. And then I came across this process called positive intelligence. And what I really love about it is that they've done factor analysis and interviewed so many people to figure out what is the lowest common denominator that everybody has that's getting in the way of why they can't do anything. And it came back down to just, a really simple meditative sort of process that 2 minutes a day, practice it over a period of time of mental fitness, like with physical fitness, you build up your strength and your skills, the same with your mind. We're not taught that. So this is, it's called Stress and You, Cultivate Calm with PQ, which is, PQ is for the positivity quotient. It teaches you to be self-aware. What's happening? That monkey chatter in your head. Oh, it's negative. Okay, just let's calm down and neutralize it with some really simple 2-minute techniques.
Wow.
How can I switch it over to the sage? Have self-compassion, empathy, how to activate, explore, get curious. Curiosity is just such a powerful thing. Instead of judgment of self, get curious. So the program teaches you how to do these really simple tools to be able to get yourself back on track and empower yourself to be calm. I'm so excited about getting it out there.
I love that. I can't wait to start it myself, because I know a few years ago, at least more than 10 years ago, when I came across with EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, or tapping, it was such a simple tool, still yet so effective that just couldn't believe the result I was getting. And that's why even now, even though I'm doing the course myself to become a practitioner in that area. But again, like gratitude, writing down your gratitude list, and it's just such an amazing, simple tool. That's what I'm all about, finding simple tools, because we passed that era that something needs to be complicated to be effective. And that's something that our brain has been conditioned to. We just think, no, it's too easy. No, it can't be. There should be something else, some secret recipe or something. But now I like that you say it's simple. So, and mental fitness, that's a new word. So it's not all
fitness.
About,
it's the same. It's the same with the physical. It's sort of health is all about the physical body. It's so much about the mental side of it. So start building up small incremental things, and it becomes second nature. So now one of the tools is to just focus intently on rubbing your fingertips together so that you can see if you can feel your fingerprint ridges.
Yeah.
And so because you just focus on that one thing, all the rest of it fades away. Wow. And it just brings all your energy in. I've got to the point now that if I can feel myself getting a little bit agitated, I do that, breathe in, and I can literally feel my cells just settle and calm. My frontal part of my brain reconnects with everything else, and I'm back on track.
Right.
It's just so amazing.
It's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. So how our audience can get in touch with you? What's the best way?
Oh, that's a bit tricky. My website it's just gone live, but it's still, I've shifted things, so I've got to do that. Probably my email at the moment is Kim Townsend, #2, stressless@gmail.com. I know it's a bit long, but that's it for now.
All right. Anyway, we're going to put it in a caption for our audience. Awesome. So that's perfect. And of course, how about on social media? Are you capable people to contact you there?
Yes, happy for you to contact me there. It's just Kim Townsend. Just on Facebook. That's where I mainly play around at the moment. But I've also got a meetup group called Wholehearted Living.
Oh, love that. Please send us the link as well, so we'll put it there.
So that's sort of been bits and pieces as well.
Sure. No, that's wonderful. Really, thank you so much for your time. And guys, if you got any questions, please don't hesitate to send it to us. And of course, get in touch directly with Kim, or send it to me, or put it in the caption or in the comment section below. And if you know anyone who will benefit from this session, please tag them in this video and share it with them. So yes, this way you will do your bit to reduce the stress of people around you. Imagine living a life with no stress. Oh, that's amazing. Can't wait to know. Even thinking of it, just the dopamine I can feel is running in my body. That's
Manage
great.
your stress, manage your life.
Exactly.
It's that simple. It really is that simple.
Simple. No, wonderful. I'm all about simplicity. Thank you so much, Kim, and have a
Yeah,
wonderful
yeah.
day.
You
And
too.
until we see you all again, have a happy, healthy, wealthy life. Bye for now.